Hello YouTube, today is Shine. This is episode 122. From our last game, we already played against with the San Francisco Giants in our second game. So right now we're gonna go play again with them on our third and final game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank everybody for watching my videos. I'll be back.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the National League West, Brandon McCarthy pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season as the Dodgers defeated the rival Giants 3-2. The victory extended their incredible run of consecutive games with a win. The Diamondbacks finished off a 2-game sweep as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 6-1. Eduardo Rodriguez collected his 8th win overall as the Astros toppled the Rockies 5-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 7-6. The Atlanta Braves held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 12-0. The Phillies amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Red Sox 6.
First opened for business in 1962. We are just about ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next, Oral Hershiser will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Standing in, Wade Boggs, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I'm just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Another 0-2 coming. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Here comes another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Swanson, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 10th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Here's another 0-2. Right side. The tag, and he is out. So coming to the plate, Babe Ruth. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Just underway here in Southern California. This one's down to third. Escobar is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. It's the Giants nothing. Dodgers coming up. You're watching NL West baseball, and it's on The Show. Warren Spahn gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ruth has it in his tracks. 1 down. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Line drive to center field, and Escobar has a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Justin Turner.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't hold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
And now is Yasiel Puig. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Cheney sprinting after it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Kemp. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Into the box, Danny Valencia. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
I'm pretty sure he was too focused on the man at first, worried about the steal, and just made a mistake with that pitch. It's all well and good to control the running game, but you have to make sure it doesn't distract from your main job, getting the guy at the plate with the bat in his hands.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And this is lined hard to deep left. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Here's Melky Cabrera. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
In now, Lincoln Cheney. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Oral Hershiser.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting low.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A base hit in his first trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Cheney is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Riding in once again, Yasiel Puig picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Cheney is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 16 RBI. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next to bat for the Giants, Warren Spahn. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Valencia. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasmani Grandal. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Dodgers retire. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Kemp has a read on it. 1 out.
The batter, number 7.
Ready for another chance. Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Well, that's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one as he hustles into third. We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single drip will start a flood.
Digging in to try it again. Babe Ruth. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Grandal is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batter,
So in now for San Francisco, Charlie Blackmon, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Hot shot down the line. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Giants leave one. They trail here 4-0. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Center fielder, Melky Cabrera.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Cheney giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. All right, so time for the Giants Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Orel Hershiser. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. A fly out and a single for him so far. Four runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
The batter, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready once again, Justin Turner, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. From the stretch, lifted in the air toward the line and right. Cheney on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. Dodgers strand. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Not an easy thing to do, to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he fouls this one off.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Digging in now, Lincoln Cheney. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Back up the middle. And there's out number 2. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. So digging in now, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. In now is Yasiel Puig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yasiel Puig.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman will wait on it. And very quickly, one gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
So here's Matt Kemp now. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. First offering on its way. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Cheney is there. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Danny Valencia.
Next up for Los Angeles, Danny Valencia. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 52 for him thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Standing in now, Melky Cabrera. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Blackmon's after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. That'll bring up Tony Walters. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Mark Reynolds will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Way in front of that fastball. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. A swing by Reynolds and a ball hammered out to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with
Now batting, third baseman, Wade Wells.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Wade Boggs is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the 2nd out.
Number 7.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a ball below the zone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. He got this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Francisco, number 87, Jose Leon.
Kelby Tomlinson is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He'll enter play with that average at a sterling .331. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Slapped hard the opposite way. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Number 15, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Austin Barnes. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Cheney. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Line to the right side. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. That's as good a play as you're going to see. Juan Coronado is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. Start of that swing a bit too early.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Babe Ruth was down for the first out in the 7th inning. Way out in front. Blackman behind, no balls and 2 strikes. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hit back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
No hits to this point. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now, Lincoln Cheney. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1. Ready once again, Justin Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As he rips it on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. First pitch on its way. This is skied out toward right. Cheney is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. They lead it 6-1. Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swinging a looper to left. Kemp coming on. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Drilled down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Popped him up. Valencia has a play. 1 away. The second for 1, and it's right over his head. Ronald Calzado will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Calzado brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball play.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Wade Boggs. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Barnes is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Giants leave 1. The lead. Rafael Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Rafael Rodriguez.
Ready for another chance. Danny Valencia. He singled his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Valencia gets his lead at first, nobody out. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Another 0-2 home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Runner around second now, headed for 3rd. And he's out on a strong throw. Strong throw. He's out at second base. Unconventional base running, not paying off, and it's a double play. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that'll bring forth Melky Cabrera, the center fielder. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Back in the entertainment capital of the world with baseball on the show. Thanks for joining us as we're set for what remains in this one. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. But they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The left fielder, number 3, Babe Ruth.
Digging in to try it again, Babe Ruth. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. To short, hit hard. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Hey, swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rear.
Well, thank you everybody for watching. I've been watching Mr. Shiny. This was episode 122, and we will see you guys later.
And tonight's
thank you
comes
for
to
watching.
a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Dodgers put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Oral Hershiser gets to that magic number, 20 wins on the season, as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Warren Spahn permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Juan Coronado takes the rare 3-inning save. His